Hello and welcome to today's video where we are talking about the Halloween DLC. The Halloween Surprise DLC, which if you guys watch people on YouTube, which I'm assuming you do, because if you're watching this, you're watching YouTube videos. No, but if you watch people on YouTube that do a lot of different videos, they probably were talking about the Halloween DLC for quite some time now. It's been out for a couple months, not a couple months, but it was a couple weeks since they had sort of, well actually last week this really started coming out. People found stuff for the Halloween DLC and some of the coding of the Lowrider DLC. When that came out, the content for this is actually added but not accessible until Rockstar made it accessible. So, basically the Halloween DLC was released as part of the Lowrider DLC. The only difference is that you were not given the ability of it the same day. So it's almost two DLCs in one. So when you downloaded that one, you got this one. So for anybody that had GTA on PC in a mod menu, you could access this two cars. But also coming out with it was a new weapon, which was a flashlight and some masks, which I'm gonna show you all of them right now. And what here is called Halloween Surprise DLC. Thoughts and that, basically. Okay, so same with the last episode. We did the Lowrider DLC. I showed you the Lowriders that I had bought, which I sold both of those to get this car. So basically the last video was... No, but, so the two Lowriders that I bought, I sold to get this. And my reason for that is because I figured, well, I can always buy Lowriders, but I'm not going to be able to always buy the cars in this DLC. I sold the Lowriders, and here it is. So this is the Frankenstudge, which I sold some of the Lowriders to get this thing. So actually, why not show you with the flashlight? So there it is. I'm going to point things with the flashlight today. It's a pretty cool vehicle. I like it. And so if you want to get more about this vehicle, go check out the whatever video I made of it. I don't know. Car profile? Yeah. So here's my thing. I think that the Halloween DLC is really a cool DLC. They did a lot of stuff, really trying to get into the Halloween theme of things, which for me, I thought it was all cool, but Halloween isn't really my holiday. I don't really care. Like, I'm making all the ones you see, starting from the car profile of this car, the episodes of Los Santos Adventure that I made, and my thoughts of this DLC are all made on Halloween. Like, I haven't really cared about Halloween for years. Things that I don't really like getting involved in all the stuff that they do. Like, it's all weird to me. All the ghosts and zombies and, all those things. Although dressing up as something isn't really my type of thing. I don't really like candy either. So, the whole point of Halloween doesn't really go with what I like. So, I'll take the stuff in the DLC. So, if it's interesting, like this car really is a cool car. But taking it for the Halloween part isn't really my thing. And over here we got the Lurcher, which is the other car that came out with the DLC, which is a hearse, which I do gotta say, looks pretty cool. What's it based on? What car is that? Well, let me find out exactly what car I think it is. I know, I should know exactly what it is in my mind. The Albany Buccaneer. That's what it's supposed to look like in the front, and I think that it really does capture that Buccaneer part, because it is a Buccaneer. So, I don't know why I'm saying capture that part of the Buccaneer. So basically it's a Buccaneer made into a hearse, so that's pretty cool. So there it is. And the only part that I don't like is why I have the tinted windows in it. Is because there's a person coming out of the casket inside, and I don't really care. Yeah, so it looks pretty cool. So both the hearses that I have are orange. So that's the part with the thing, and I think that both of these are really, really cool vehicles. The next part is some of the masks that came out with this. So let's go to some of the masks here, and let's take a look. Not the owl. This watermelon came out with it, and these two pumpkins. So those are the only masks that I bought because, well, I don't really do the whole mask thing. That's why I have this one, this, and these three. Because I typically, if I need a mask, I'll wear this. And I got this because it's Christmas. I mean, some of my other Christmas ones are gone, so you know what. Let's put that stuff back on. And so that's what we got. We got the flashlight, we got that. What else is there? That's it. There's some face paints. You can have some stuff inside your car too, in the interior, I guess. Yeah, I think that's all the DLC had. I mean, they had a good amount of stuff. So my final thought, this DLC was one of the coolest different ones that I thought there was. I mean, there hasn't been a DLC, except for the free mode DLC, that I thought wasn't cool. Like, I mean, for me, since I started playing last year, you know, most of the DLCs were already out, a lot of these. So for me, I mean, all the DLCs I think have had cool things. And I know obviously I haven't got to play, you know, most of the DLCs that have been there since my computer decided to restart itself. Oh, damn it. Yeah, so most of the DLCs have been here basically since I had played GTA. I know that the Heist obviously came out since then, the Festive Surprise. Oh yeah, speaking of Festive Surprise, that's one thing that I felt like that they needed in this. So comparing the two, the Festive Surprise to this. But first, yeah, the Heist, ill-gotten gains. So the free mode, didn't really care about. They didn't introduce anything new. I feel like it was interesting to do free mode events, but I didn't really care because I don't do lobbies with a lot of people. I don't really do lobbies with anybody at all. So that didn't really matter to me. What did matter, though, was comparing this DLC to the Festive Surprise. Now, obviously, I can't compare it to the Valentine's Day one because Valentine's Day, I didn't have the game when the Valentine's Day DLC was. But I can compare it to Festive Surprise. Now, Festive Surprise DLC. Oh yeah, there's the thing I was telling you in the back that I don't really like. The Festive Surprise DLC, I think, was cooler on one end, but on the other end, wasn't. I think what made the Festive Surprise really cool was the snow. In the game, there was snow on the roads, and there was snowballs you could throw at people. But you come to the other end of it, and the vehicles that they introduced, the two vehicles, were pretty much redone versions of vehicles that they already had in the game. So they weren't anything new to the game. Where this, they didn't do anything outside of it, but the vehicles were, I'd say, a bit cooler. So they equal out to be basically the same type of thing. You know, I was hoping that maybe the city would have people going around trick-or-treating, you know, dressed up in costumes, getting candy and stuff. So, you know, I was hoping that they might do something with that. You know, so I thought that there might be something like that, but there was not anything off of stuff in those terms, so there wasn't that kind of thing. But I think the DLC itself, judging for what it is, putting aside the fact that I don't really like Halloween, I think that this is a really, really nice update. So I think that it passes a pretty good one. Now, I also think that the Festive Surprise one was pretty cool because of all the stuff that they did with the clothes. Where this one here, there wasn't so much clothes. They did just the event weekend, which is happening with the 3 T-shirts you can get, which 2 of them have been released so far. So the event weekend was sort of a cool thing that they did. But besides that, I don't think that there's really much in clothing as much as the Christmas thing. And inside you also had a Christmas tree in your house, which was sort of cool. For the festive surprise. So, with that though, what holiday should I think that they should do another one with? I think that what they should do is 2 different ideas. Because Festive Surprise, doing another festive update around Christmas, New Year's would be a really cool idea to do again. I think that it would be cool if they did another Valentine's Day. Maybe bring back the Roosevelt for that. I think Thanksgiving would be interesting to see what they can do with Thanksgiving. So probably do another festive one. Do Thanksgiving, but maybe if they did like a thing for people's birthdays. Because you know how you put your birthday in the Rockstar account. If they had that, you maybe get like a special birthday shirt or like a little those little birthday hats. Maybe you get one of those on your birthday or something. I don't know. Maybe like that. Something like that would be cool to do for a different thing. Either way, thanks for watching my video of my thoughts about the Halloween surprise DLC. And with that, thank you for watching. Again, I already said that, goddamn. Thanks for watching.